Okay, on these 4 problems, notice we've added a level of difficulty. You've got a number on the outside of parentheses. That means that the first thing you're going to do is distribute. Always assess the situation. Sometimes you might not distribute first, but I think in these 4 you're going to. And remember, distribute means when there's a number, kind of like UPS delivers packages, right? So the truck driver stops and delivers packages at each house, so that's distribute. Hopefully that'll be stuck in your brain. And then, so the left side stays the same. -4 times P is -4P. -4 times 5 is -20. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, and this is what I recommend in the last video, is look at the variables first, and notice -4 is a smaller number than +6. So my recommendation is to add 4P to both sides. And that's the addition property of equality. So these two cancel, and then what you have is 10 plus 10P. It's -20. So this step was just, we simplified things. And then now we want to get the 10P by itself. So to cancel a number by itself, that's a +10. So we're going to subtract 10 on both sides. And so we have 10P. If you have -20 and you go 10 more in the negative direction, you're going to be at -30. Think about that on the number line. If this is -20, subtract 10 is that direction. You end up at -30. And then finally, oops, I better put what that step was. You could say add -10 to both sides, or you could say subtract 10. That's the subtraction equality property. And I would simplify and I'd put BS for both sides, but then, I don't know, your teacher might think you're cussing or something. So maybe don't do that. So when you divide both sides, so that last step, we divided both sides. And we got P is equal to -3, and you could check your answer. So 10 plus 6 times -3, well, that's -18 plus 10 is -8. -3 plus 5 is 2. 2 times -4 is -8. So we're done. All right, so I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm going to write the steps, but I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just going to write them all up, but hopefully you can do the problems without looking at my note sheet, but then you'll have them there if you want. So I'll pause this. Okay, so notice I went ahead and showed the work here, but I'm going to have you jump down to number 27. Here is another special case. So far we did when variables are the, so let me come over here. When variables are the same on both sides, and well, when both sides are the exact same, infinite. When the variables are different, or when the constants are different, no solution. When the variables are, when everything's different, one solution. However, there's one other special case. When variables are different, so let's say 3x and 2x, but the constants, let's see if that's right. The constants are the same. Let's see. Yes, so when it looks like this special case, even though it looks weird, note the variable will always equal 0. This is why. So see how we have a 3x and a 2x, so I'd subtract the 2x. So this will be 1x. And then we're going to subtract the 12. Well, when the variables are the same, they cancel each other out. And then look at what we have. X is equal to 0. So even if that would have been, let's say we would have had a 5x or 51x. When you divide both sides by 51, 0 divided a non-zero number is 0. So this is another special case. Here, I'm going to have to actually delete this because it'll screw up that when the variables are different, but constants are the same, the variable will always equal 0. All right, and then you've got this. I'm going to send you the note sheet anyway, but there's the note sheet step by step and what steps you do. All right, and I'm going to show you how to do setup of word problems in the next video.